Wyoming Armory, right here in the heart and soul of American Vintage Firearms, Cody, Wyoming. Now, it's well known that here at the Armory, we do a lot of work on vintage firearms. Your Winchesters, Colts, Ballards, Bullards, Marlins, Whitneys, you name it. But what's less well known is that we do a fair amount of work on modern firearms. We just don't show it much on the channel. But we recently did a custom job on a modern firearm that I just had to show off a little bit. See, we recently got this Wilson Combat 1911 in for a customization, a color case hardening, some bluing and polishing work and whatnot, and it just is stunning. So stick around a little bit. We'll take a little closer look at this and talk a little bit about some of the work we do beyond just vintage firearms. Now, if you're familiar with these Wilson Combat pistols, you know they're just a extremely high quality firearm. Now, this 1911 is the 45th anniversary Wilson Combat model, has beautiful wooden grips on it, and when this thing came in, I have to admit, it was a brand new beautiful firearm, and I really didn't share the customer's vision for what it could look like. But he had a very specific vision, and so he shared that with us. He wanted a color case hardened frame, magwell, and grip safety, and then to go back and do a high polish on some of the parts. Now, these Wilson Combats have kind of a matte finish on the blued parts, and you can see down here where it's still a matte finish here on the bottom part of the slide, on the top part of the slide. But we high polished the sides, we high polished the slide lock, the safety, the hammer, the mag release, and then took it out and re-blued all those parts in our Du-Lite bluing salts, which is the highest quality bluing salts available. And you can see what started out as a beautiful firearm is now just stunning, gorgeous. And I have to admit that I fully understand that fella's vision for this custom one-of-a-kind Wilson Combat pistol now. Now, this is a 1886 Winchester. We just did a complete mechanical and cosmetic restoration on this one. It was kind of a basket case. A 30-inch 45-90 set trigger gun. This is kind of our bread and butter around here. Or similarly, this first generation single action Army. This one was a real basket case. We did a lot of mechanical work and then a full cosmetic restoration for it. Or something like we just showed you, this beautiful Wilson Combat handgun. Or who knows what might come walking in the door. You know, give us a holler, because, you know, there are jobs that we won't take, but they're few and far between. We're capable of doing just about anything gun related you might think of, outside of the AR market, of course. Nothing against ARs, we just don't do that kind of work. There's plenty of others that do. Now, one of the problems we're having is, you may be aware that YouTube has really tightened up regulations on gun channels. We've got a lot of content on our channel that's shown gunsmithing. Just don't know how much longer we're going to be around. So if we disappear off of YouTube, it wasn't by choice. And so you'll know that we didn't make a choice to go away, but hopefully we can find another venue if that happens. But until then, please keep watching, subscribe, like, tell your friends, and come back and see us on another venue if that's what it takes. Well, thanks for joining us today. Until next time, happy trails from Wyoming Armory and Cody, Wyoming.